right, it is time for the Good Day Celebrity Dish, and we got some help today.
Yes, look, he's back already.
Yeah, we didn't run him away.
Couldn't stay away.
Yeah.
Well, we
John
love
Murray.
it. Open door all the time.
Yes.
Just keep that in mind. All right, so we're going to top the dish today, as we have many times, actually, over the past month, with an update on the Jussie Smollett case. The first being a show of support from his TV father. Empire star Terrence Howard took to Instagram Saturday night to voice his support for Smollett, posting a video of the embattled star with Howard's young son, Hero, while also commenting in part, quote, "The Jussie I know could never even conceive of something so unconscious and ugly. His innocence or judgment is not for any of us to decide." Now, Fox did decide, however, to remove Jussie from the final 2 episodes of the season. But the word now is that it may not mark the end of the road for his character, Jamal Lyon. TV Line has learned that among the options producers are considering is bringing in a new actor to take over the role in season 6. Per an Empire insider, series co-creator Lee Daniels, who loosely based Jamal on himself, is said to be a strong proponent of the recast option. What do you think?
It's interesting. You know, I've been talking to some of the higher-ups on the Empire set. And they're standing by their guy. I don't know if I believe the TV Line story.
Yeah.
I don't believe they would recast him. If anything,
it would be weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think they'd have to kill him off in like a MAGA rally.
Yeah.
You know, if, like let him die in art the way his career may die in real life. If things don't turn out to be true. Now, he's standing by his story. He's hired Mark Garagos. If you notice, some of the evidence stories have been rolled back over the weekend. So they're fighting back and they're pushing back. And Terrence Howard has always been an outlier. He's always been somebody who didn't mind standing on the island by himself. So him standing with Jussie really is reflective of the sentiment that a lot of the people on set that I'm talking to seem to share.
All right.
I know the police superintendent from Chicago also first interview today, so I'd be interested to hear what he had to say.
He said the best is yet to come. He said, "You think I've rolled out a lot of evidence? We've got more evidence."
Really?
Okay, so he's doubling down the other way.
He's doubling down,
Okay,
and he went back to Robert Roberts, which is where Jussie did his first interview.
Right.
So, you know.
Interesting. All right.
Can't wait to hear more about that.
All that says is that the Jussie Smollett case will top the dish many more times.
All right, let's talk about this. A lawyer for R. Kelly says that the singer may not post bail until later today or Tuesday. Yesterday, the singer's defense attorney, Steve Greenberg, said that R. Kelly is capable of making his bail payment of $100,000, but Greenberg said others have to act for Kelly, and the coordination is complicated because Kelly is in jail behind bars. Kelly has been in jail since Friday night when he surrendered following his indictment on charges of aggravated criminal sexual abuse against 4 people. During the singer's bond hearing on Saturday, Greenberg told the judge that the singer's finances are a mess, and he argued that Kelly isn't wealthy despite decades of songwriting success. He attributed his client's financial woes on mismanagement, bad contracts, and some other issues. R. Kelly has a court appearance scheduled for later today when a judge will be assigned to oversee the case, and he'll have the opportunity to enter a plea. So there you go. Michael Avenatti also tweeted Monday this morning that a second video showing R. Kelly engaged in sexual assault of a minor will be released to prosecutors.
You know, this is a rough story because R. Kelly has released 17 solo albums. He's done a movie soundtrack.
Right.
He did the whole Trapped in the Closet series.
I remember that.
He's produced for Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Toni Braxton, Maxwell, Celine Dion. He's done the who's who and just about everything in music. And he can't raise 10% of $1 million, which is $100,000.
Exactly.
You know, one of the fans created a GoFundMe. They've only raised $370.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, the block is hot in Chicago, but it's rough right now for R. Kelly. What I think he's trying to do is I think he's waiting for everybody to get to work today. He's probably going to call over to BMI, the Performance Rights Group, and over to Sound Exchange, which is based here in D.C., and see if he can get an advance on some performance rights stuff. Now, if he ends up going to prison, I don't know how much more performing he's going to do, so they might not recoup the advance, but I think he needs that. I talked to somebody, I know some people that were working in the household up until recently, and they said based on their estimations, he probably only has access to about $40,000 liquid cash.
Really?
After all
Which is great. After all of his success, that's amazing,
listen,
right?
R. Kelly spends lavishly. He has a huge entourage. He keeps a harem of women, if you believe the things that are being alleged. And so, you know, with all of that comes heavy expenses.
Okay. All right. Couple more we want to get in. Leave it to Khloe Kardashian to send a cryptic message. The reality star posted a series of Instagram stories on Sunday that seemingly referred to Tristan Thompson's infidelity with Kylie Jenner's best friend, Jordyn Woods. She shared, quote, "People reveal themselves through their actions," followed by, "No matter how much a snake sheds skin, it's still a snake." Insider told Us Magazine that Kylie is actually the one having the toughest time, and that's because Jordyn was Kylie's only real friend. And she feels like she's lost her now. The cameras have been rolling, of course, through all of this. So much of the Kardashian stuff is planned and set up, but the Jordyn stuff, they say, is real.
Listen, I guess the Jordyn and Kylie, Oprah and Gayle relationship is over.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, some people say that this Khloe Kardashian tweet was about Jordyn. I say it could also be about herself because, the way you get them is the way you lose them, right?
There you go. That's right.
He left one Jordyn for another one.
Right? Yeah. But I always think that all the time. That is true.
Yeah,
I mean,
his child's mother's name is also Jordyn.
She was the other woman at one point.
He left for Jordyn for a Khloe and then left for Khloe for a Jordyn.
Yeah.
It all comes full circle.
Hey.
It does, right? You reap what you sow.
It's the Hollywood way.
You reap what you sow. Preach it, Deacon. Okay. It's one of the hottest Hollywood parties of the night, of course, and we're going inside for a peek at the all-star studded action.
Producer Chris has more on this from the Fox 5 control room. Chris?
Guys, we're talking about the Vanity Fair after party, which is always famous for its celebrity portrait studio. This year, the pictures were by Mark Sellinger, and we got to look at some of them so far. We're going to start off with Selma Blair. So this picture, if you guys notice the cane that she's holding, so this is her first public appearance in Hollywood since she came forward and admitted her diagnosis with MS. But she wasn't the only celebrity on hand for it. So brand new Oscar winners Lady Gaga, Spike Lee, and Olivia Colman all went inside the portrait studio. They showed off their hardware. You see Spike there in his all-purple Prince tribute outfit. Also featured during it, Modern Family star Sofia Vergara's and her husband Joe Manganiello, and Blackish star Tracy Ellis Ross, which are all in the ABC family, so no surprise that they were there. There was also an Office reunion, which we'll see in just about a second. So this featured Mindy Kaling and her co-star BJ Novak. Lots more pictures from inside there. You can see them all on their website. They're really, really good looking.
So do you have any deets on the Vanity Fair party?
I saw a photo from the party last night of Lady Gaga and Madonna together.
Really?
They haven't necessarily been getting along. Madonna's taken a lot of jabs at her over the years. Okay. So everybody's kind of like, kumbaya, my lord. We can't believe they're together. Okay. The only other photo that probably could top that is if I saw like April Ryan and Omarosa together. That would probably top that.
That would be, okay.
And can I just say this about the Oscars? I want to thank the Academy because they have saved Black History Month. We haven't had a great month with Gucci and Prada, Adidas. R. Kelly, Adidas, and Jussie Smollett. It's been rough for us, Harvey. So thank you to the Academy for single-handedly saving Black History Month last night. Wakanda forever. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
You forever. Please keep coming back.
John Murray dropping the mic.
John Murray saving
forever, right?
I love it. That was awesome. Thanks, John.
It's 10:22 right now. The work week.